Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Okay, we'll wait for like 2 or 3 minutes, okay? Okay, so do you have any questions about yesterday's lessons? No questions.
No,
Can you please answer
Nothing.
me when I ask you guys a question? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Everyone, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, just I just
teacher.
I just bet you guys to answer the question when I ask you a question, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, teacher.
Do I look scary? Do I look scary?
I can hear you clearly right now.
Yeah. Can you hear me right now?
Yeah, we
Yes,
can hear you.
teacher.
Yes. Yes, now.
My question is, do I look scary like that? Am I scary?
No.
No.
You just
No.
Okay, so please answer me when I ask you a question, okay?
Okay.
I don't think you guys are scared of me, right?
No, teacher.
No.
And
Not
also,
scary.
if you have some question, you can ask me, okay? You don't need to be afraid of me. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for responding me. Okay, so we have finished the grammar pattern yesterday, right? So, I guess you don't have any question for that, right?
Yes, we don't have.
If you don't have question, I have question for you guys. So what are the patterns that we can use to express our regret about something we have done in the past? What are the expressions? I have taught you like 4 expressions, right? Yesterday, what are they?
I wish I had.
I wish I had.
wish I
I
had.
should have.
I shouldn't.
I
Shouldn't have.
have.
That's all?
And
If only I heard.
If only, right? If there is also if only. If only has the same pattern with I wish, right? Okay. So there is no question for these expressions, right? You guys can use it, right?
Yes.
teacher.
Yes,
Okay, so welcome
Right.
to the lesson. Let's continue our lesson. So this time is, okay, we have finished the grammar section, right? So now listening, right?
listening.
So listening, number 4, we will look at question number 4. Question number 4 is, what do people prefer to send an email rather than send a text? Before you listen, share your ideas with other students. So before we do listening, we will discuss first. Okay, so the question is, people prefer to send an email rather than sending a text. So why do people do this? Sending an email rather than sending a text. So in which situation people do this? People send an email.
Email.
Yes.
To send an email.
Normally we use text, right? We use text in our phone to send out to send our friends or to our family members, right? But sometimes we have to use
Yes.
or we have to send an email, right? So in which situation do we have to use email? For example, like
Business.
yeah,
When we use an email about business.
for business, yes. Good one for business. And any other
And
situation?
school informations,
Huh?
like school information, we use email.
To
Two information is
School information and about the registration, teacher.
information.
No, it's a registration, school registration.
Registration, yes, for school registration, right? And or
register.
job application, right? School registration, job application. In that situation, we have to use email, right? Not a text, because sending an email is more formal than sending a text, right? So is there
Right.
any other situation that we have to use email? We have to send email. Apart from registration, applying for a job, for business, and is there any other?
An open new account. An opening new account.
Opening an account.
Like you do account and you fill account when we need to use
You mean
email
the email address,
for
right?
safely.
The
For more
situation
safe,
that
yes.
we have to use the email address. Yeah.
I mean, now for this situation, we don't use email to chat with friends anymore, but in the past, we used email to chat with our friends, I guess.
Yes, and sometimes we also use email to send our superior person, right? Like our boss or our teacher, right? And our higher department, like that, right? So is that all?
Yes, I did.
Yes, okay. So we'll move to listening, okay? So I will play a listening script and you guys have to listen and answer the question. So we'll move to number 5. Number 5 is listen to people talking about email. So there is a conversation, right? Talking about email. And you have to, the question is that what is the conclusion? So you have to listen, what is their conclusion about sending an email? And you also have to decide, do you agree with it? Clear?
Yes.
So what do you have to do now?
Oh, we have to listen to our audio and then we have to take notes about it and discuss.
Yes, the question is what is the conclusion, right? So we have to listen. What is their conclusion about email? Because they will discuss like advantages and disadvantages, right? And after that, there must be a conclusion, right? So you have to listen to the conclusion. What is their conclusion, right? So I will play the audio. If you cannot hear me, tell me, okay? So I'll play.
Track 4.
Can you hear it?
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
Yes, teacher.
so I'll play.
What do you think about email? What are the advantages?
It's very quick. You can send a message and it usually arrives a few seconds later.
You can send an email message anywhere in the world.
It's not expensive. It's cheaper than texting if you want to send a message to a friend in another country.
And you can send the same message to lots of different people at the same time. It's great if you're planning a party.
OK, so those are the advantages. What are the disadvantages? Are there any disadvantages?
Not everyone uses email.
Don't they?
No, they just text on their mobiles.
Oh, okay. Oh, and you get quite a lot of emails you don't want.
You mean junk mail?
Yes, from people wanting to sell things. It's really annoying.
Another thing is that you write an email and you send it without thinking, and then you wish you hadn't. So sometimes it's just too quick and easy.
You have to be really careful too. If you get an email from someone you don't know, it's best not to open it because it might have an attachment with a virus and it can really mess up your computer.
So, those are the disadvantages. On balance, do you think email is a good thing?
Yes, definitely.
Of course.
Okay, so what is the conclusion? The question is, did you hear it? Okay, so what is their conclusion after discussing about so much of advantages and disadvantages? What is the conclusion?
They like using email, and I think
Yeah.
it's good for people. I mean,
Huh?
they think it's good for people. They like using email, and they think this is good for people.
Is that a conclusion?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, how about the others?
Yes, teacher. Email is great.
Email is great.
Sometimes if we touch you. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, Chintai, are you okay there? I think your connection is not that good, right? Okay, how about the rest of you? What is the conclusion? Okay, so do I need
Hello?
to play it again? Do I need to play it again to
Hello?
listen to the conclusion?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll open it again. Okay, so that conclusion means their final opinion about that email, set aside from advantages and disadvantages. Okay, so what is their final opinion? That is, what is their final conclusion? So you have to listen to it. That will be at the end of the conversation. Okay, so I will play it again.
Track 4.
What do you think about email? What are the advantages?
It's very quick. You can send a message and it usually arrives a few seconds later.
You can send an email message anywhere in the world.
It's not expensive. It's cheaper than texting if you want to send a message to a friend in another country.
And you can send the same message to lots of different people at the same time. It's great if you're planning a party.
OK, so those are the advantages. What are the disadvantages? Are there any disadvantages?
Not everyone uses email.
Don't they?
No, they just text on their mobiles.
Oh, okay. Oh, and you get quite a lot of emails you don't want.
You mean junk mail?
Yes, from people wanting to sell things. It's really annoying.
Another thing is that you write an email and you send it without thinking, and then you wish you hadn't. So sometimes it's just too quick and easy.
You have to be really careful too. If you get an email from someone you don't know, it's best not to open it because it might have an attachment with a virus and it can really mess up your computer.
So, those are the disadvantages. On balance, do you think email is a good thing?
Yes, definitely.
Of course.
Okay, so what is their final conclusion after discussing about disadvantages and advantages?
Email is a good thing.
You think the email is a good thing?
Definitely email is a good thing, right? So that is their final conclusion. So have you got it, everyone?
Yes.
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 Okay. So we have finished number 5, right? So we'll move to number 6. Listen again. So you have to listen it again. And this time, make notes. So you have to make notes, right? So get a pen in your hand and a book. So make notes on the advantages and disadvantages the students talk about. So you have 2 columns, right? Advantages and then disadvantages. So you have to make notes while you are listening the listening script. Okay. So are you ready to listen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, get a pen and a book in your hand. Ready?
Ready, teacher.
Okay, so I'll play this again, okay?
Track 4.
What do you think about email? What are the advantages?
It's very quick. You can send a message and it usually arrives a few seconds later.
You can send an email message anywhere in the world.
It's not expensive. It's cheaper than texting if you want to send a message to a friend in another country.
And you can send the same message to lots of different people at the same time. It's great if you're planning a party.
OK, so those are the advantages. What are the disadvantages? Are there any disadvantages?
Not everyone uses email.
Don't they?
No, they just text on their mobiles.
Oh, okay. Oh, and you get quite a lot of emails you don't want.
You mean junk mail?
Yes, from people wanting to sell things. It's really annoying.
Another thing is that you write an email and you send it without thinking, and then you wish you hadn't. So sometimes it's just too quick and easy.
You have to be really careful too. If you get an email from someone you don't know, it's best not to open it because it might have an attachment with a virus and it can really mess up your computer.
So, those are the disadvantages. On balance, do you think email is a good thing?
Yes, definitely.
Of course.
Okay, so have you got the answers, advantages and disadvantages?
Yes,
Have you
teacher.
got the answers?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so the listening script are quite quick for some of you. So do I need to play it again to get the answers?
No, no need. Okay.
No.
For me.
For me, okay. So how about the rest? Do I need to open it? Do I need to play it again?
No.
No, teacher.
Nope.
No. Okay. Okay. So we'll talk about the answer. So, what did you hear about advantages? We'll talk about the advantages. So, what are the advantages of an email according to the students who are discussing about?
And we can
Using
send
email is very quick.
Very
You can
easy.
send emails anywhere in the world.
Anywhere.
and it's
Invitation.
cheaper than
It's not
text messages.
Okay, guys. Okay, I will ask you one by one.
Yes, you should.
So we'll start with the advantages. Okay, so I'll ask you guys one by one. So it is better, I think. Okay, Nay Lwin. So only give me one reason that one reason of the one point of the advantages. Only 1 point.
We can send emails anywhere in the world, and only one, right? That's it.
Yes, we can send anywhere on the world, right? So that is the that's maybe the second or the first one. Okay, and how about Susan?
We can send same messages to people, and it's good for party and invitations or something.
Yes, we can send the same message to many people at the same time, right? Yes. Okay. Nate, it will also be advantageous to do more.
Yes, it's very quick to email to someone.
Yes, it's very quick, right? Yes, it's very quick. So we have 3 points, right? Very quick, and we can send anywhere on the world, and we can send the same message to different person at the same time, right? And there is one more point. Okay, I will ask you. I'll ask Jason.
One more point.
Yes, there is one more point because they're talking about like four advantages. So one left, right?
Yes.
So what is that? Did you hear it?
Yes, I hear it, but I don't write down.
So you only hear like 3 points, right?
Yes.
Okay, so okay, so I will move to Tay. Did you hear the last point?
I think not. We can send easily and give free, not expensive.
Yes, not expensive, right? It is cheaper than sending a text. It is like expensive, right? And not sorry, it's not expensive.
Yes.
It is cheaper than sending a text. Yes. So there are 4 advantages that they are discussing about, right? The first one is that very quick.
Cheaper than sending text.
Yes. So cheaper than sending a text, and then you can send anywhere, right? Anywhere on the world. And the last one is you can send the same message to different people at the same time, right? So this is all about advantages. Okay, this time disadvantages. So I will ask Agang, tell me one of the disadvantages that you heard.
Not everyone use. Not everyone use.
Yes, not everyone is using email. Yes, that's the first point. And Nay Nwe Lwin, give me another disadvantages.
You have to be careful because you can get some attachment with virus and that will mess up your computer.
Yes, we can get some attachment which is connected to virus, right? So it can harm our laptop or our devices, right? That is the second point. And that point is Lwin Chuang.
Yes, you receive a lot of junk mails.
Yes, we can receive a lot of junk mail, right? That we don't want to. Yes, that will be third point. And there must be one more point, right? There is one more point. Okay, this time. How about G Sensen?
Everyone not easy to use email.
Yes, not everyone is using email, right? So we have discussed about that one. I think Aga said that point. So we still have 1 point, one more point. Did you hear it?
Yes. I don't know what.
Okay, so you only catch 3 points, right? Okay, how about Nwe Lwin? Did you catch that?
There is a very quick and easy.
Yes, too quick and easy. Yes, that is the last point, right? That is too quick and too easy. That is why we just send it, and after that, we just noticed that we have made some mistake, right? Some mistake in the email. So yeah, that is also one of the disadvantages. So we have 4 advantages and we have 4 disadvantages, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we have finished this one, and I forgot for number 5 we have to discuss that. Do you agree with this, right? So the conclusion is email is a good thing, right? So do you agree with it?
Yes, I agree.
Yes,
Yes.
I agree.
Yes. We.
So everyone agreed it, right?
Yes.
Email is a good thing. Email is a good thing, but we have to use it, right? Okay, so we have finished about listening, and we'll move to projects, email and mobile phone etiquette. So today we'll discuss about email and mobile phone etiquette. It means that the etiquette that we have to follow, the rules that we have to follow when we use email or mobile phone. Have you got it?
Yes, I got it.
Okay. What does etiquette mean? Did you know the meaning?
We don't.
Habit, maybe.
Yeah, it's a kind of like rules or the rules that we have to follow in a particular situation. And kind of like etiquette is like good manners or good behavior, right? So this is mobile phone etiquette. There are so many etiquettes, right? Like classroom etiquette and mobile phone etiquette, right? So the rules that you have to follow in the classroom, the rules that you have to follow when using the mobile phone to show your good manners, to show your good behavior, right? Okay, so number 7 is work with a partner and read this guide to email etiquette. Do you agree? Is there anything you would add? So these are the etiquette, right, that we have to follow when we are using mobile phone or when we are sending an email. So the first one is do not use capital letters. It is like shouting when you are talking to somebody. So do you agree with that?
No.
No. Why? Why not?
You can use capital letters at the start of the sentences, and it's formal.
Yeah, it's formal, but it means that do not use the capital letter for all the letters. It means that SHOUTING. See, it uses all the letters in capital form. So it is like shouting. For example, like hey, HEAY, hey, right? But we have to use only H as a capital letter, right? So it is still okay. But if you use HEY, hey, in all capital letter, it is like not hey, it's like hey, it's like shouting. So it kind of like rude, right? Lin Tu Ao,
Yes.
did you get it?
Yes.
Yes, we can use the capital letter at the beginning of the sentence, right? And the first letter of the word, but not all the letters. If you use all the letters in capital form, it's like shouting, right? So that is the first etiquette that we have to follow when we use mobile phone or when we send an email. Okay, and the second point is always check your emails before you send them. Make sure the spelling, grammar, and punctuation are correct. How about this one? Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah, kind of.
Yes.
Of course, we have to check, right? There may be like spelling mistakes, and there may be like grammar mistakes, and there may also be punctuation, right? But it can change meanings and it can misunderstood by the other person, right? That is one. Before you send it, you have to check. Is spelling correct? Is grammar correct? How about the punctuation? You have to check everything before you send it, and then you have to send to that person, right? To avoid the misunderstanding between that person. So we also have to agree with that point, right? Am I right?
Yes, you're right.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, we
Everyone.
can hear you.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so why don't you
Yes.
answer?
We hear you, but not so clearly because of my internet
Not so
connection.
clear.
I
Okay.
don't like.
I just want to
Yes,
check
not
that whether
so
you guys
clear.
understand or not. That is why I'm asking the question. So please answer if you don't understand or if you understand it, okay?
No, teacher, whenever I answer to you, you ask me back like what? So I lost my confidence and I don't feel like I'm gonna answer.
Yeah, what means that I didn't hear you? Okay, what? It's like not what, no, it's like what. So listen to my tone. What is like I cannot hear you. What is like I'm angry, right? So you have to look at my facial expression too, right? So what, I cannot hear you because of my condition or because of my voice, right? So don't be shy, don't be afraid. It's a don't no.
No, you're
You're
not.
scary. I just lost my confidence.
ကြောက်ကြကောင်းနေလားမသိဘူးတော့ဆိုမေးရင်မဖြေကြတဲ့ခါကျတော့လေပြီးတော့စာမသိလို့ရှိရင်လည်းအဲ့လိုတိတ်မမေးကြဘူးကွာဒီလားအဲ့တော့လေမေးလို့ရရနော်မြန်မာလိုလည်းမေးလို့ရတယ် English လိုလည်းမေးလို့ရတယ်ဟုတ်ပြီလားဒါနားမလည်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီချက်ကြောက်ကြမကောင်းပါဘူးနော်သင်ရတာပဲလေကြောက်ကြမကောင်းပါဘူးနော်ကြောက်ကြမကောင်းမလားလို့မေးတာလည်းမဖြေကြဘူးဒုက္ခပဲ
Yes, teacher.
Please answer me, okay? Whether you understand or you don't understand, you can ask me, okay? အဲ့တော့ class ထဲမှာမမေးချင်ဘူး class ထဲမှာမမေးချင်ဘူးဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လည်းနားမလည်ဆိုချုပ်ထားပြီးလို့ရဟုတ်ပြီနော် Viber ထဲမှာဖြစ် group ထဲမှာဖြစ် group တော့မမေးချင်ဘူးဆိုတော့တယောက်တစ်ချက်ဝင်မေးလို့ရတယ်ဟုတ်ပြီလားနော်အဲ့တော့စာနားမလည်ရင်ဒါမေးလို့ရတယ်နော်အဲ့ဒီအခုသင်နေနေလည်းမေးလို့ရတယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့ English လိုမမေးဘူးမလိုမေးချင်လည်းရတယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့စာမေးရမှာလည်းမရှက်ပါနဲ့နော်ကြောက်လည်းမကြောက်ပါနဲ့ဟုတ်ပြီလားဟုတ်ပြီလား
ဟုတ်ပါပြီ
ဟုတ်ပါပြီ
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so let's continue our lesson, okay? Okay, so where are we?
Okay.
Yeah. So we have finished 2 points, right? Okay, the
Yes.
third point is be careful what you write and don't be rude. Don't say anything bad about other people. Your email could be forwarded to them. So how do you think of it?
Yeah, you should be careful.
What if they root to us first?
Okay, we can root them back. Of course, we have no choice, right? But but don't stir them, okay? So oh my god. Okay, so but don't be the first one who root, okay? You can react them, right? If they are rude, yeah, if they root to you first, you can react them in the same way, but don't be the first one who is rude to them, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so be careful. That's the question. Be careful what you write. Don't be rude. Don't say anything bad about other people. So, for example, here's the situation. So you and your friends are talking bad things about someone, right? And because you trust your friends, right? But that friend forwarded that message to that person, right? So you cannot trust anyone, right? So do not say bad thing about other people because your email could be forwarded to them, right? ပြောချင်တာအတင်းမတုံနဲ့လို့ပြောချင်တာဟုတ်ပြီနော်အတင်းတုံလိုက်လို့အဲ့လူရဲ့အကြောင်းအတင်းတုံလိုက်လို့ရှင်ကိုပြောနေတယ်ကအဲ့လူကို forward ပြန်လုပ်လိုက်ရင်ဟုတ်တယ်နော်အဲ့တိုင်းလည်းဆက်ခံအောင်ဟုတ်တယ်နော်အဲ့တော့ပြောချင်တာအတင်းမတုံနဲ့မဆိုင်နဲ့လို့ပြောချင်တာ okay? Okay, so the last point. The last point is before you write an email, ask yourself, would a phone call be better? So we have to think of a situation. Do we really need to send an email or a phone call be better? So we have to think. If a phone call is better, just phone them. Okay. If not, we can. Of course, we have to choose sending an email. So have you clear all these 4 points about mobile phone etiquette?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher. We understand.
Yes, okay. So there are only 4 email etiquettes, right? So do you agree? And it's okay, so we all agree with that, right? So is there anything you would add? So is there anything that you would like to add in mobile phone etiquette and email etiquette? Is there any tips that you want to share with the others? No?
I think this is enough.
Yeah?
No, nothing.
Nothing. So there is only four telephone etiquette like that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we'll move to number 8. Number 8 is what in groups and you are going to write. Okay, now you have to write your own etiquette. A guide to mobile phone etiquette. So you have to write a mobile phone etiquette by yourself. Discuss your ideas and make notes. So you have to write it down and then you have to share your idea with the other, of course. So think about it. The first one is when and where is not okay to use a mobile phone. So there is also one of the telephone etiquette, mobile phone etiquette, right? So for example, like during a meal, when we are having a lunch or when we are having a meal with the others, do not use the mobile phone, right? So that is one of the etiquette. Or do not use your mobile phone at the cinema or on public transport, right? It's kind of like rude to other people, or it's like being inconsiderate to other people, right? So you have to write when and where not okay to use a mobile. And the second point is responding to text and voice message. So you also have to write an etiquette for responding a text and voice message. And the third one is using silent mode. So why do we have to use silent mode? So you have to write an etiquette for it too, and leaving a message. So in the same way, what kind of etiquette that we have to follow when you want to leave a message for someone? Okay, can you write it? There are like 4 situations. So based on the situation, you have to write your own etiquette. Got it?
So we have to write any.
Yes, you have to write, and then you have to share your idea with the classmates.
I mean, we can write any wait, I don't know how to pronounce that.
This situation, based on this situation.
Oh, about mobile phones?
Yes, about the mobile phone or even the sending an email.
Oh, I got it. Thank you.
For example, like, okay, do not use the mobile phone in the classroom or while the teacher is teaching, right? So that is the situation. And the second one, responding a text and voice message. For example, like if you want to send a voice message, do not shout like that. And for the third one, using the silent mode, you have to use the silent mode in the classroom like that, right? And leave a message also. There may be like rules, right? Don't be rude like that. If you want to leave a message to someone, so you have to create your own etiquette. Is that clear? If you're not clear with my instruction, you can ask me again. Is that clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
It is okay that if you don't have the idea, for example, if you don't have the idea for leaving a message, yes, you can leave it. Just write three etiquettes for the first and second and the third one. You can leave it. If you don't have the idea, you can leave it. Okay. After that, we'll discuss together. Is that okay, everyone?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so I will wait. Aga is yawning right now. So are you sleeping right now, Aga? I can see you are yawning right now. Have you guys finished?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Not
Not yet. Okay, I will wait.
yet. You.
Have you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
So I will ask, come on. Come on. Okay. So how many etiquettes have you got?
Only 4.
Huh?
Only 4.
Yes, only 4 is okay. So tell us, what are they?
Don't use mobile phone when you are with your friend.
When you are?
When you are with your friend or your family members. Because
Can you please talk a little bit louder because we cannot hear you clearly.
yes. When you are with your family members.
When you are with your
family members.
Our family members.
Yes.
Okay, so with the family members. Okay, and next.
And you should use silent mode at night.
At night. Okay, and
Yes. And when you leave in a message, when
yeah, leave a message. For example, if they didn't answer your phone, right? Leave a message if they didn't answer your phone, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. So this time, how about Lwin too?
Yes. So when you shouldn't use your mobile phone when you are at a meeting or at a funeral or when you're driving. You should respond to a text and voice messages with your own text and voice messages.
Okay.
When you to disturb other with your phone ringtone, you should use silent mode.
Yes, of course.
I still haven't thought about leaving a message.
I'll leave you a message. Okay, it's okay. Thank you. And how about 记现在
Do not use your mobile phone during one learning hours.
while learning our lessons, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
When you are not, or when you are busy, while listening a message.
Okay. And
when you are asleep, using the silent mode.
when you're asleep, you should use in silent mode. Okay.
When you are using Messenger, responding to text and voice messages.
Voice messages.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And next, Susan.
Before that, I have a question. Can we make our own antiquette?
Of course, you can make your own.
That I made my own things.
Okay.
That's weird. Okay, so I made social media etiquette for teens. So do not believe every news that comes up on your social media, because some of them are fakes and some of them are kind of also fake. Okay, they're fake. Do not post the things so easily. So, and before posting that, please check, consider, and you should post it or not. So the another thing is treat others the way you want to be treated. So do not treat people so rude. And I mean, if they treat you rude, I mean, you can rude back, like as teacher said. So yeah, that's my.
As teacher said, okay.
That's my point.
Okay. Okay, thank you for sharing your own etiquette. And this time, Nwe Lwin.
I am busy responding to text and voice message. Using the silent mode, I am sleeping. Leaving a message, I am vision.
Use silent mode when I'm busy, like that, right?
Yes.
Okay, actually, I asked you guys to write the etiquette, but you guys are writing just for yourself. Okay, thank you. And next, Honey.
Yes, Chair. You shouldn't use your mobile phone during the class or maybe in a meeting or some appointment.
Yeah.
And when you're responding the text and voice message, you shouldn't shout or like you should reply them as soon as possible. You know, like some are just seeing the message and they don't reply at all. So it's kind of rude for me.
Yeah.
And we should use a silent mode during the meeting.
Yeah.
And for the leaving message, I have same answer with you.
Okay. So that's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your etiquette. Okay, next is Aga.
Okay. So don't use mobile call when it is bedtime.
Okay.
Don't call again and again if he or she didn't answer through 2 missed call. And when you send voice message, like the background should be quiet. And if someone texts you and your reply is late, so tell why you are late for your reply. And using silent mode in a meeting room or in a clinic or a classroom and leaving message like don't answer mobile phones or text when you are driving.
Okay, thank you for sharing your ideas. And this time, Jason.
When someone is talking to you about important things besides of you,
it's not okay to use mobile phone.
Yeah.
And responding text and voice message as quicker than you can to them. And you shouldn't use silent mode when you're teaching or sleeping at night.
You should use, right? You should use
use.
silent.
You said that's all.
Okay, that's all. Thanks for sharing your idea. And this time, Penny time. Penny time, is your connection okay?
Hello. Should not use of mobile phone when someone talk about important matter to us.
Why someone is talking, right? Why
Do you
someone
use your phone and you? Yes.
are you stay there, Penny time?
When
Okay, I think your connection is really bad, right? So I'll move to move.
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
When our parents tell us don't use mobile, I think that time it's not okay to use a mobile.
Hello, can I say again?
Okay, you can say. So wait a moment, okay?
Hello.
Yes, you can say same time.
Hello.
I think your connection is really bad. So, hello, can you hear me?
Can I?
Instead, you can send your sentences.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Okay, so we'll continue. I think her connection is really bad.
Yes, teacher. So I can start it again.
Yeah, you can start again.
When our parents tell us don't use mobile, I think that time.
Hello.
That time it's not okay to use a mobile because I afraid with my parents.
Yeah. Anytime, let me wait a moment, okay? Okay, so we'll continue.
Using the silent mode when our learning tuitions or school.
Yes. Okay.
Let me continue. So we'll continue.
Teacher, that's enough, I think.
That's all. Okay, thank you. Today, I think your connection is really bad. That is why you can send your sentences to me on Viber, and then I can check after this class. Okay. Okay.
Okay. And now I can hear, but not very
but
well.
I cannot hear you very clearly. So that is why I just send the
Hello.
Viber. Okay.
And what should I do now?
သမီးဟိုကလေသမီး connection အရင်ဆိုတော့သမီးပြောတာကျွန်တော်သိထားမကြားရအောင်အဲ့တော့သမီးခုရေးထားတဲ့ sentence တွေရှိရမလားအဲ့တော့တစ်ချက်ခိုင်းတယ်အတန်းပြီးသွားလို့ရှိရင်လည်းဒီညနေတိုင်းဒီ Viber ကနေပို့လိုက်နော်ပို့ပြီးသွားလို့ရှိရင်အဲ့ sentence တွေစစ်ပေးမယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်ပြီးရင်သမီးကို feedback ပြန်ပေးရလားသမီး
ဟုတ်
ရမှာနော် Okay so Nyland on that right okay
Yes, teacher. We shouldn't use our mobile phone when we are in the meeting or in the classroom. And when someone is talking to you, pay attention. Don't just use mobile phone. And
yes, of course,
and we should respond our messages politely and don't be so late to reply. And
yeah,
we should use silent mode during a meeting or when nearby people are sleeping or something. And
yeah,
when we are leaving a message, we should check our spellings and grammar.
yeah, of course. And punctuation too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you guys for sharing your ideas and opinions. So okay, so we'll move to next page, okay? It's just so long. Okay, and this time it's on page number 20, right? So it is about fiction, right? Fiction. What is the meaning of fiction? Did you know that?
No.
No, teacher.
Like,
yes, what is
so-
fiction? Fiction, the word fiction.
It's story.
like science fiction, stories.
Like
Something
imaginary.
like
Okay, I have lost my connection. Okay, fiction. Fiction is a kind of like novels or short stories or stories, right? So they are like fictions, right? So you may see the fictions here. It's also on page 21, right? So okay, we'll look at it. Isabel Allende is from Chile, and her book Cities of Beasts is the first in a 3-part series for young adults. So you may see a fiction, right? Written by Isabel from Chile, right? So that is her book here. That is the City of the Beast, right? So that is her book. So we'll talk about this book today. Okay. Okay, so we'll look at number 1 first. Number 1 is look at the cover of the book on page 21. What sort of book do you think it is? And what do you think it is about? So we'll look at the cover. So what kind of fiction will it be? By looking at the cover. So it's kind of like horror or romantic or adventure or
Yeah, I think Avengers.
Avenger. Okay, because we can see the topic, right? It's like cities of the beast, right? Beast. And when we are looking at the background, it seems like the scenery of a nature or something. So it's kind of an adventure, right? Okay. And the second question is, what do you think it is about? How do you think? Just by looking at its cover.
I think it's about nature.
And it's only about the nature?
I think so.
And maybe about the beast too, right? Because cities are beasts, right?
Yeah.
But it may be like nature and the beast. We don't know it yet, right? Okay. Okay, so we'll move to number 2. Number 2 is read the summary of the story so far. So you will see the story so far, right? The story so far and its summary. So that is the summary and the story so far. So you have to read both and extract from sorry, it's not a summary, it's only the extract from chapter 1. So you have to read that extract from chapter 1 and the summary of the story, and you have to tell me how does Alex feel. Alex is the main character of that book, The Cities of the Beast. So you have to read so far and the extract from chapter 1, and you have to tell me the feelings of the main character. Okay. So you have to read this. The story so far, the City of the Beast. Have you finished reading?
No, teacher.
Okay, I will wait. Have you guys finished? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you finished?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Finished, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's answer the question. How does Alice
Yeah.
feel? So after reading this, how does the main character feel? What is his feeling?
Alex is feeling very
Feels
angry.
so upset and very
Upset
happy.
and very
Furious.
angry.
Angry.
He's very upset and he's
Upset.
very angry, right? What is the
Yes.
reason? Why is he very angry?
Because his father.
But he don't like his father and mother arrangement.
Huh? And he also doesn't like his grandmother
doesn't
from
like
his father's side.
His grandmother house.
Yes, he doesn't want to go, right? That is why he feels very angry and upset. Yes. Okay. So we have finished number 2, right? So let's move to number 3. This time, match the words and phrases to their definitions. So you may have the words on your left side and you may have their definitions on your right side. So all you have to do is you have to match the words and their meaning, right? So the example has been done for you. Number 1, ship me off. Ship off. Ship somebody off means send somebody somewhere. One, I don't want to go there. So that is the meaning of ship someone off. Ship me off. Got it? Okay.
Got it.
So how about number 2, package? What is that? What is its meaning? Package.
Something
that is covered in paper and sent
in the post.
Yes, something that is covered in paper and sent in the post, right? So number 2 match with E, right?
Match with E.
Yes, correct. Okay, now number 3, furious. What does that mean, furious?
Very angry.
Yes, very angry, right? Very angry. The furious means very angry. So 3 match with H, right? The number 3 answer is number H, right? Okay, this time number 4, fist. What is that?
Hand
which is slightly
slightly closed.
Yes, a hand which is slightly closed. That is the meaning of fist, right? That is the fist, right? Fist. Okay, so number 4, match with D, right? So the answer for number 4 is D. Okay, so we'll move to number 5, documentary. Documentary. So what does that mean?
TV program.
About the situation.
Yes, a film or TV program that gives the facts about a situation, right? So the answer for number 5 is number B, right? So 5 match with B. Have you got it?
Yes.
Got it,
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay, so let's move to number 6, mosquitoes. Okay, what is that?
Insects that
Malaria.
Insects that suck blood, sometimes causing malaria, right? So the answer is I, right? So number 6 match with I. Okay, this one, number 7 is caimans. Okay, what does that mean, caimans?
Reptiles that are like small
alligators.
Yes, number J is reptiles, right? Reptiles that are like small alligators.
Alligators.
Number 7 is match with number G, right? Reptiles that are like small alligators. Okay, next, number 8, bandits.
People who rob travelers.
Who robs travelers?
People who rob travelers, right? So number 8 match with number A, right? People who rob travelers. You know the meaning of rob, right?
Yes, teacher.
What does that mean?
It's like the
Yes, right? So people who rob travelers, we call them bandits, right?
Yes.
Okay. And number 9, leprosy.
A very serious
disease
with the body.
Yes, a very serious disease which destroys the body, right? It's a kind of disease that destroys our bodies, right? So that is leprosy. So number 9 match with number F, right?
F.
Yes. Okay, so the last one.
Piranhas.
Piranhas.
Piranhas. Okay, piranhas. So we
South
all
American
have,
fish with
South American fish with sharp teeth.
American fish with sharp teeth.
Sharp teeth.
yes, South American fish with sharp teeth.
teeth.
Right? So that kind of fish is piranha, right? Piranha. So they are the kind of fish which have sharp teeth, so they can bite other creatures, right? So
Yes.
that's kind of fish. Okay, so have you got all the answers? 1 up to 10.
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Everyone?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so there is no question for number 3, right?
Yes, no question.
Okay, so you know all the meanings, right? So we'll move to number 4. So we'll finish number 3, right? So this time number 4. Find 5 words that author uses instead of set. So you have to read the extract again, and you have to find 5 words, right? 5 words the author uses instead of set. So you have to find this the word that has the similar meaning of set, right? For example, like his father explained, right? So explain and set, they have the same meaning. So you have to find 5 words, right? But the explain has been given as an example, so you just need to try to find 4 words. So go back to the passage again, and you have to find the words which have the similar meaning with set. You have to find only 4 words. Okay, try to find it now. So explain is right here at the very beginning of the passage. Go to my mother, his father explained. So there is the answer.
Teacher.
Yeah.
Next one is told.
Told.
T-O-L-D. Told.
Yeah. T-O-L-D. What is that?
No, I say answer. Now to appear the who are told.
Now to appear like told 没对了，后对 as a told 什么呢？
I have one question, like how to pronounce C-I-M-A-N?
Huh?
How to pronounce C-A-I-M-A-N?
Cayman. Cayman. Yes.
Cayman.
Yeah. Cayman. Cayman. Okay, so have you finished? Did you find all the words?
No, teacher.
No. So how many words did you find out?
One.
Only one, okay. Only one. So let's check the answer, okay? Okay, so the first one is explain, right? It's for
Yes.
the explains. And the second one is here. Right here. Can you see me?
Protested. Yes.
Protested.
Yes. Alice protest, right? So that is
Yes.
the second one, protest. Protest means just talk back to someone and you didn't agree with them. That is, you protest. You protested them. So it's same with that. And how about the third one?
Or
Smile
show.
and pointed.
Show.
Smiled and pointed.
Smile and
Smile
pointed.
and pointed. Smile and just pointed. So you didn't say anything, right? His father just smiled and pointed at his wand, right? So actually, no, not smile and pointed.
Showed.
Yes, of course, yell. Yell, Alex. Right? Yell. The first one is protest, and the second one is
yell.
yell.
And third one.
The third one
Told.
And what is the third one?
It's told.
Exclaimed.
I will
Exclaimed.
Exclaimed and horrified.
Blurt it out.
There is no horrifying. Horrifying is like showing his feeling, right? So the one that has the same meaning with sad is explain.
Explain.
Yes.
And
The third one is explain.
the fourth one is blurted
blurt it out.
And the last one is blurt, right? Blurt
Blurt
out.
Blurt it out.
Blurt out means without thinking too much. That is blurt out. You just say it suddenly, right? Because of your emotions. That is why it has the same sound with that. So the first one, protest, and the second one is yell, right? Yell.
Yes. Third one is
And that one is explain, right? And the last one is
blurted out.
blurt out, right? Blurted out. And there is one like explain. So altogether 5 words, right?
Yes.
And to the most that I told you, right? The mere I told you do like that, no? So I told you, I told that sentence to last or to it. I met to a sense in the way to me. Or said to Serokana Shadra explain or yell to Java Namachara. pronoun မပါပဲသုံးလို့ရတယ်ဆိုတော့ told ကိုသုံးချင်ရင်တော့ကျွန်တော်နောက်မှာတစ်ခုခုပါမှရမှာ I told you I told her she told him like that ဆက်စီနေနဲ့ကိုယ်အဲ့တော့အတိတ်ပဲအတူတူပဲပြောရဲဆိုတဲ့အတိတ်ပဲကြာမယ်နော်သမီး
Okay.
Okay, so is there anything that you want to ask me for this number number 4? Is there any question for number 4? No question.
No, teacher.
Okay, no. So can we move on? We still have like 3 minutes. Okay, we still have 3 minutes. So we can finish number 5 in 3 minutes. So complete the family tree. So all you have to do is you have to complete the family tree. So there is like John, Lisa, and there is children, right? Children. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have to fill 4 blanks in this family tree, right? Lisa, John, Alex. So you have to fill 4 more names. And you can find the answer in the test again.
Teacher, 4 more names. Like with.
Above John and Lisa.
Oh, I got it. Thank you.
So there might be John's mother, right? John's mother and Lisa's mother and their children. They have 3 children, right? Including Alex. So you have to find their names. Okay, so I think you have finished, right? So what is John's mother name?
Kate.
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 Kate, right? Kate is John's mother. How about Lisa's mother?
Carla.
Carla.
Carla, right?
Carla.
And there is the name, right? Grandma Carla, right?
Yes.
They are Grandma Carla. So there is the answer, right? Carla. Carla is Lisa's mother, right? And
yes,
John and Lisa have 3 children, right? Alice and
Andrea and Nicole.
Andrea and
Nicole. Andrea and
Nicole.
Nicole, right? Where are their names in the test?
On the first
paragraph.
Andrea and Nicole will go.
Yes, right here, right? So it's the very beginning of the passage. So Andrea and Nicole, right? So the answer is right. So you have 3 children, Andrea and Nicole, and Kate and Carla. That is their family tree, right?
I have one question.
Yes.
Like in first paragraph, like Nicole will go live with their grandmother Carla, and you are going to go to my mother. His father explained, I think so. June mother is Carla, I think, because like,
you're going to go and Nicole will go live with their grandmother Carla, and you are going to go to my mother. See?
Okay, I understand.
Not his mother, right?
No, okay.
So Andrea and Nicole has to go to Carla, and you're going to go with my mother, right? So they are different persons. So his mother is Kate. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll stop here for today. Is there any question for today's lesson?
No.
For now, there is no question, right? So we still have to finish question number 6 and 7, and we'll continue on Friday. Okay. Okay, so there is no question, right? So if you have question, you can ask me. You can ask me on Bible group, or you can ask me, like, yeah, now. So there is no question, right?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so if there is no question, so bye-bye for today. See you on Friday, right? We'll see you on Friday because tomorrow you will have like English class with teacher Mary, right?
Yeah.
So see you on Friday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, teacher.